Raina's self-determination and desire for freedom pushed her to become one of the best actresses in her time. Her enigmatic yet boundary-setting attitude upon arrival in Hollywood set her up as someone as an outcast. Fellow actors respected her, and producers just wanted to exploit her. This woman's career in Hollywood was fleeting, and she may be well known for her role in a controversial film, but nonetheless, there are many major achievements under her belt. This German Jewish girl's acting career took off in German theater. She then starred in a few German films in her teenage years, and MGM was the move once she got scouted. At the age of 25 in 1935, Louise Rainer was optimistic to perform in Hollywood movies under her long-term contract with MGM. With William Powell, she starred in The Escapade that same year. Her first movie prompted her to be cast in The Great Ziegfeld, opposite Powell again. This film's popularity skyrocketed, and Rainer's performance was not left forgotten. At the 1936 Academy Awards, the category of Best Supporting Actress was introduced. Rainer's role in Ziegfeld should have been considered for this category in the 1937 ceremony due to the smaller role she had. But MGM managed to place Rainer to run for the Best Actress spot, and just like that, she won it. This was controversial among the Hollywood community. Rainer was brand new to the scene, she was a foreigner among the collection of seasoned actresses, and of course, she clearly had a smaller role in her film. And this warranted so much controversy, and some claimed that her iconic crying scene defined her performance in this film. But for Louise, it was never about the glamour, it was never about the fame and the awards. She did not even want to come to accept her Oscar. MGM forced her to. All she wanted was to master the art of performance. And this led to her headlining in the film The Good Earth, which nominated her for her second consecutive Oscar in 1938. She played an ethnically Chinese woman in this film, and this whole story of how a white woman was cast instead of an Asian woman for the role has been a controversy. To this day, the story of how Anna May Wong, an Asian American actress who fought for a chance to play Olan in The Good Earth, was denied. It's a famous story, but let's keep in mind the unfortunate and blatantly racist production code at that time. The Anti-Miscegenation Code concluded that Asian actresses could not perform with white ones, simply put. And at that time, a white woman playing another race or ethnicity was a matter-of-fact thing. And Rainer was not the first and only one to do so at that time. I mean, this still happens to this day with white actors playing non-white ones. This role earned Rainer his second in a row Oscar. She was the first ever to win 2 consecutive Oscars. The Viennese teardrop, as some nicknamed her, said this regarding her win. "When I received this Academy Award, I did not feel any great thing about it. It wasn't something I had coveted because I hardly knew what it was." By this point in her life, Rainer was butting heads with Louis B. Mayer. Irving Thalberg, who was head of MGM, passed away during the filming of Good Earth. He was Rainer's anchor and guardian who pushed her to her successful roles. Once he passed away, Mayer pushed her roles that she did not want. And she didn't want to win anything, and she just lived to immerse in acting. She became unhappy with her roles and ended her troublesome MGM contract. And by 1939, Rainer left Hollywood. She said this about her Hollywood career: "I was very young. There were a lot of things I was unprepared for. I was too honest. I talked serious instead of with my eyelashes. And Hollywood thought I was cuckoo. I worked in 7 big pictures in 3 years. I have to be inspired to give a good performance. And I complained to a studio executive that the source was dried up. And the executive told me, 'Why worry about the source? Let the director worry about that.' I didn't want to run away from anybody in Hollywood. I ran away from myself." It is clear how dignified and strict to her integrities Rainer was. As her career flourished, her personal life went downhill. You know, maybe her European mentality on acting and artistry influenced her departure from the big screen. She still remained in show business, in theater and TV shows. Rainer lived to almost 105 years old and spent her final years in England I mean, it's just crazy how not even at 30 yet, she had risen to fame in Hollywood so quickly. She lived for the art of acting, and Hollywood just didn't come out the way she expected it to be. She carved her own happiness in Europe though. She started a family, she traveled, and she acted on stage mostly. But her short Hollywood story is most famous, as her presence on film was incredible and powerful.
For the finest acting during the year of 1936 in the picture The Great Ziegfeld.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy that I got it.